Hey there, welcome once again to Count Gauntly's Horrors from the Public Domain. You see, I'm out and about in the surface world right now. It's hot, it's summertime, and we're taking in nature a little bit. Now, this is a very special episode this month because, in a sense, it's meant to pay tribute to the fallen. This tends to be a time of year when we get a little bit lax with our production schedule. Last year, in the wake of the first visit of the Gauntly fan club, I felt a little bit that I didn't know what we were going to do to match that level of enthusiasm, of intensity, of wonderment. And I had a little bit of writer's block, whatever the video equivalent of writer's block might be. But we soldiered on. We went back into the crypt, but that gap, that episode 53 gap, is a stain on our record. I have to admit it. It's the one time we missed a month. Because you see, now it is July, and this should be our 76th episode. And how can you get more perfect than that? Episode 76 as a July episode? That's the most patriotic and American thing I've ever heard. So we had to find a way to rectify this somehow and bring us back into line with the proper original Gauntly chronology, and I believe I've found a way. So stick with me here for a moment. There was an episode about 4 Junes ago, also around this time of year, when we went out on a boat in the middle of a lake, and we were going to film an episode on the water. But the camera jammed, apparently, as soon as I started rolling, and we lost all the footage. That's right, there was a lost Gauntly episode that never saw the light of day, and was ultimately unsalvageable. But in the tribute of honoring the fallen, and pouring one out for the too soon departed, those who fell in the line of duty, in this most patriotic of months, I dub this episode 76, or at least in spirit. That's right, this is the spirit of 76. And so we are going to do our little mini summer road trip, which is another thing y'all haven't gotten to see in a little while. We went to the Green Swamp back in 2016, and I think that was our last summer road trip, in the tradition of going to Washington, D.C. in 2015, and Centralia in 2013, and Evans City Cemetery and Monroeville Mall, the filming sites of Night of the Living Dead and Dawn of the Dead, where we went in 2014. So we are roaring back to life here on Gauntly, bringing things back into the proper chronology, bringing things back from the dead. And so we are going to a fireworks emporium. We're not supposed to advertise here, but the brand of fireworks I'm speaking of has a name that is synonymous with ghost. Ooh, spooky. And it will be perfect to celebrate the spirit of 76.
No one as Irish as Barack Obama. And so is McCain, and Jared in Texas, and Boris O'Kane. In Rockville Town, the greatest of drama, for our famous president, Barack Obama. There's no one as Irish as Barack Obama. The great Stephen Neal, great man of God. He proved that Barack was from the outside. They came by bus, they came by car, to celebrate Barack in Ollie Hayes' bar.
Awesome. That's the kind of song you like to sing. Straightforward. And then they give you the directions.
There's no one as Irish as
Alright.
Barack Obama.
But on YouTube, there's a little voiceover right here. There definitely was on the original video where I'm looking about how he's got roots in some small Irish village.
This is definitely the one I've always watched.
This must be a re-upload, or maybe you've watched a re-upload, because I'm talking about like back when he was still the president.
December 1st, 2009 by Corrigan Brothers Diva.
Alright, maybe the YouTube version's different. There's 8 a.m. till 1 a.m. That's the spirit. That's the kind of place you want to get fireworks from. Alright, so we all have our IDs, right?
Yep.
Alright, cool.
That would be a buzzkill.
A little casual now, but we're heading into the fireworks capital of the region, the border of Pennsylvania, where everything is legal, apparently. And we're going to go sample some wares here in this most patriotic of months. Now getting into the expensive stuff back here. They got bundle packs back there. They get up into the insane prices. Going to show you in a moment here the craziest assortment they've got, which I think has a very appropriate name.
On July 7th, Ringo Starr is going to celebrate his 79th birthday, and he's going to return to campus.
Okay, get ready. Here's their best assortment of all. It's the grounds for divorce. And with a $1,500 price tag, I'd say it lives up to its name. Here's our haul. Set us up and set us back a little under $200, but that's in the name of freedom and capitalism, and we're gonna have a good time. Well, today's the big day, and I've got the proper attire, I would say. And I happen to have found the perfect firework in my travels. Very Gauntly. Take a look. Somebody out there is looking out for Gauntly on the 4th of July, because I've never seen anything like this, but we're out here in the daylight to see what it does.
You ready?
Yep. And that's a Gauntly Independence Day.
It's going down, down, baby, up the elevator. From the balcony, we're waving at the haters. Jet set daily, but I'll see you later. If you're looking for the real thing, so won't you step, baby, to my Oval Office. We won't have to worry about economics. I'm so modest, wow, I'm being honest. I could be the next big thing. I'm not a king, but I'm a gent. And if you let me, I'll be your president. I'll write a speech, I'll make it count. And we could move into my big, big house. I'm not a thief, I'm not a crook. So while your best friends give me dirty looks, I'll prove them wrong, I have no doubt. So won't you please just hear me out? I understand that you're concerned, because I'm not quite ready for the church. And when I leave to go to war, you think that you won't see me anymore. But I'll be back in just a second to wrap my arms around your pretty neck. And if you think you'll realize that we are underneath the same blue sky, cause you said you try to keep away from American boys. I said, baby, what's wrong with American boys? You said they keep me up late with American music. I'm in the foreign car bumping Erica Badu. You said you try to keep away from American boys. I said, baby, what's wrong with American